Volusia County Schools needed to support its 5,000 teachers to help 61,000 students reach college and career-ready standards without costing too much extra time or money. Traditional professional development alone hadn't worked, so by 2015, the district decided to invest in helping teachers lead their colleagues' learning.
We had tried some one-size-fits-all approaches to give to our schools for professional learning that we really felt like ultimately did not work. I feel like listening to our teachers about what wasn't meeting their needs led us to try to pursue a more personalized professional learning approach. So we really felt the need to come together with our teacher leaders and learn together and just go about exploring a way of learning that was more teacher-led, more user-centered, and more personalized.
Work that CTQ is doing, Gates Foundation, TNTP, everybody, and with this large of a district, we have lots of experts here. We are really seeing teachers take ownership of their learning, take leadership roles that they may not have taken before. I feel like this could be a true example of what professional learning should look like. You know, we may make little baby steps, but at least it's better than being a part of the research that says you're not making any difference and you don't know why.
We're not really embracing the high level of rigor, putting that quality text in front of students. These are the area of weakness that we have.
We're shifting from the traditional, the old school, the black box version of a classroom where kids just kind of come in one end and go out the other, to where we need to have teachers who are focusing on the core actions that will lead to fulfillment of the standards. The teachers and the leaders, you know, but primarily teachers made up the majority of the audience. And then after they went through the experience, we came to them and said, would you like to be an apprentice? Would you like to be more involved in this? They dove in even deeper, and so it truly became teacher-led. I mean, it became driven by teachers for teachers.
I guess my initial convening even happens a little before Classrooms Connect, because I had been to like the FADS convening, and so it was just the beginning conversations of what does this work mean in our district, and it was like the really ground level conversations of what we do next. And so from that came Classrooms Connect.
Classrooms Connect is really about trying to build a layer of teacher expertise at each individual school and then continually build upon those layers, and also to bring connections throughout our district among teachers from different schools, and to build connections between teachers at schools and district curriculum experts.
We had like the FADS convening, which was at the start of last school year. And then by the end of that first semester, we were already planning Classrooms Connect. All of that good buzz was generating all around that second semester: instructional planning, pacing, classroom decision making. At the end of the school year, when we got back our FSA data, we had almost 10 points increase in student learning gain data. It was really nice because suddenly that was a cohesive driving force to what was happening at our school.
Volusia County and CTQ worked together since 2013 to build a culture of teacher leadership in the district that could improve teaching and learning from the classroom out. Then, through Classrooms Connect, Volusia teachers applied that leadership to making the instructional shifts required by the new Florida standards. A group of teacher leaders called Core Advocates were skilled in making the instructional shifts. CTQ offered 2 layers of support to make it easier for them to share what they knew. CTQ supported district staff as a design partner and sounding board, and helped teacher leaders share and spread what they knew. Impact assessment tools help both groups of staff use data-informed reflections to align and improve their work.
I know CTQ in particular helps bring us back to our focus and helps us think really deeply, and helps us to draw upon the work that other districts have done so that we're able to learn more, learn faster. I also think CTQ has provided us good tools for engaging in discussion, for helping us to have some of the hard conversations that we've needed to have.
It allowed teachers to talk and work together to develop lessons that would help their students in their particular circumstance, to give them the best and allow for that reflective piece and those teachers to work together. I think teachers need to have a little course in that and realize it's okay to step out. It's okay to write something down and put it out to people, that not everybody's going to say this is the best thing ever, and know that you did your best and it's okay, but what can I learn from that situation? And keep that open mind and that growth mindset and always pushing forward to do better. It allowed teachers to get out of the bubble of their own classroom.
And when it came back to the district level and we started looking at it, what the teachers led was this movement of going, no, that's not enough. We need more. We need to go beyond that. Since leadership didn't really quite understand it, it gave them the opportunity to sort of drive that learning. And this new way of work was ignited by leadership, but it blossomed through teachers.
We have a huge breadth of quality teachers with much to share with a little encouragement. That it's out there. The teacher leaders are there. They are absolutely high quality, intelligent, collaborative folks. I believe that quality is absolutely in the classroom.
Wow, it's happening all the way across content areas within our elementary departments. And knowing that students are really getting the very best of our teachers.
CTQ prepared teacher leaders as virtual community facilitators, helping learning spread outside time limits of face-to-face meetings.
If you were on Twitter and you were following our teachers, you would see the culture of learning that I'm talking about and the connections between teachers from different schools and the connections between school and district personnel. And you would see people tweeting about what they're doing in their classrooms. You would see them asking questions of one another.
As teachers and administrators collaborated during the first year of Classrooms Connect, they noticed mindsets shifting among Volusia educators.
Sometimes the leaders, by position, aren't necessarily the experts. And sometimes in those positions, those leaders need to listen to the people who are the experts, who are the ones who are the teachers in the classroom every day. And I think that when that starts to happen, it joins both parties together. There's a reason, my uncle used to always say, you surround yourself with people who are better than you. And what I've seen in the district is sort of some of that realization by administrators and leaders that, gosh, these teachers really kind of get this better than I do, and they're a better resource for this, so why am I not letting that blossom, and why am I not fertilizing that to let it grow?
As teachers, sometimes we pigeonhole a certain group of kids, or we pigeonhole certain kids into certain things. And I think as teacher leaders, sometimes we can do that with our colleagues. And so what the shifts did for me was it reopened my eyes to the fact that we're all learners in this.
Using CTQ's tools to reflect on their impact has helped Volusia educators see how their collective leadership has improved professional learning, teacher efficacy, and student achievement. For other districts looking to encourage teacher-led change, they offer this advice.
Communication, communication, communication. Include everybody, every level of communication. Go slow, plan first, know why you're doing it, what does success look like when you get there, and be patient. It'll take some time.
You're a learner first. To be a leader is not to get up and tell people what to do, it's to get up there and show a way and have people willing to follow you. And to be a leader is to provide those opportunities to help people give what they need to give or get what they need to get. It's not about telling somebody what to do.
Don't be afraid to try new things and let them happen. I think the teachers will see value in this when you allow that to happen. Don't do it to them, allow them to drive it. Student learning is the most important thing we're here for, but I also think that you're going to see teachers who maybe never talk to each other for more than 2 or 3 minutes a day or a week, beginning to collaborate and work together, and you're going to have more powerful learning.
Tap into what you already have, and I think that we have a lot of teacher leaders, identified or not identified, that could really be great leaders and be the ground floor and the groundswell of this movement, but you have to be aware of the human capital that you have in your presence that I can use to leverage into making this movement happen.